physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. As always, we took a little bit of a break there from the casting point of things. We've been on a main stage for EWG, but now we are back on my stream by myself here for a solo cast for the Vizionz League, and I am glad to be back. We have a great matchup coming up here. We have the boys from CABAL Omega taking on D-Ink Black. They are going to have an interesting matchup tonight. Both teams 1-0 starting off in the C group. And, we got to take a second here to look at this map pool because, ladies and gentlemen, that could be what makes or breaks, the run for these teams. And right now, it could go either way. And to be honest with you, map number 1, we're starting on a Scar hardpoint. Then we head to map number 2. We throw it back classically to a Rewind S&D. Going to map 3, we head to DINC Overload, our new mode. Be ready for some crazy plays to happen in that new mode. Control is out, Overload is in, so it's definitely different. If we get to that map number 4 and map number 5, we'll see a Colossus hardpoint and then a Scar S&D to wrap us up. If we do go the distance, I do believe we are going to be going to the distance this match tonight. Both teams are very, very stacked on either side. So we'll see what happens at the end of this match tonight. I'm just ready for some good COD. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat as well. We don't have our usual mod in tonight. We might actually, let me go check the chat. Let's see if he's lurking in there. He might be in there, but as always, welcome back, everybody that's joining up into the chat. We appreciate you as always. Thank you for joining us in. And as always, you can go back and watch all of our VODs on the YouTube and join up into our Discord, the Crusader Boys Discord. If you want to join up and, be a part of our community, we do appreciate you as always for that as well. And, we're going to get into it here in a couple minutes. It should be getting ready to load up. We're just waiting on a couple players here as we are going to get into it. I want you guys to know we have a interesting squad for both sides. Cryptic COD, Doob, and Teddy Roosevelt and Trevor on the side for DINC Black. And on the side for the side of Cabal Omega, Immune, Revan, and Noah, I know for sure. I'm not sure who their fourth is going to be. We're going to find out when we go into that map number 1. It's definitely going to be, a surprise here. They have to have a fill-in, so that's why it's taking a little bit longer to get this match going. So we do apologize for that, but we appreciate you for waiting around for us. And as always, make sure you go and grab a beverage, go grab something to drink, go grab some popcorn, because we are bound to be here for a little bit. Map 1 is closing in. We're about 3 minutes overdue from it, so we do appreciate you for joining in, chat. Talk to me a little bit. How are we feeling? How are we feeling, chat? Let me know. How we feeling? What we thinking about what's going on? New COD, how we liking it? How we not liking it? All righty. We're just waiting on 2 to join for the side of Cabal Omega. Once they join up, we will be ready to go. I'm ready to cast up again, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a great experience being a caster here so far. And we do appreciate that big sub coming in as well from Dre. Appreciate you as always for joining us. Huge support. He's on the back end of things right now doing the production stuff. So we appreciate him as always for the visuals that you're seeing tonight. He is in charge of most of that. So big ups to him. We're going to start off with a shout out. But we head to a Scar, map number 1. I mean, we got Law coming in for the replacement. So Noah, Law, Raven, and Immune, it looks like. I think round 11 search is not out of the question, though, bro. That's my thing. I mean, the round 11 search is definitely not out of the question. Like, they're both teams that are pretty stacked. That's my thing. They're very good teams on paper. It's just going to be how they play against each other, because these guys know each other. You know what I mean? They know how each other play. They know how, the other team's going to play. One of them, 2 of them know each other pretty well. The others play with each other all the time. So it's like one of those things, like, what the tendencies of these players are. It's going to be, easier to read. Thanks, DINC, coming in as always. W to you as well, man. Letting this spot go up, picking it up. We got it for you. We'll always be there for you. Make sure you go vote into predictions. Vote in those channel points right now, ladies and gentlemen. Either waste them away or win some big points back into your pocket for other things. Go into the channel. Predict into the map 1. We're headed to Scar. We're waiting on one more player to join up. It is, the usual suspects. Waiting for one more. Big W's coming out of DINC tonight. W Dre, W Nick. We appreciate you as always, DINC. Thanks for joining in. We got an interesting matchup, DINC. Not going to lie to you. I like both of these teams. Not really sure who to choose going into it. A lot of my friends on both of these teams. So it's a very hard, matchup to choose on paper, because, I like all of them, but going into the COD sense of things, they both play very well. So I really don't know who to go for off rip here. I think we're just going to leave it off. We're going to leave it off the paper, off the script tonight on what we're going to vote for tonight, because of, I believe these teams are very close. Like, one gunfight could change a map outcome. A map win could be decided by, a gunfight happening on rotation, or, a gunfight happening on the bomb for a 1v1 decision. It could be that. And little things could win you those gunfights or lose you those gunfights. You never know who's going to win at the end of the day. That's the great thing about COD. And right now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys know each other very well, man. This is a team that has maybe not like, I wouldn't say maybe a little bit of beef. I'm not really sure. Maybe a little bit of beef, but definitely they do not like each other. I will put it that way. Immune, Panda, Raven, and Law. Cryptic Cod, Dude, Teddy Roosevelt, and Traver on the side of D-Ink Black, taking on Cabal Omega, which is Immune, Panda, Raven, and Law. Hey, hey, come on now. Come on. Come on now. We're putting on a show already. It's week number 2, season 1. We're locked into the Vizionz League. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We will be getting started here in just a couple minutes. I mean, you might as well go grab it now. If you haven't, grab some popcorn, grab a snack, grab a drink. I got a monster here, so we're locked in for sure. You know it, boys. Talk to me a little bit how you guys are feeling about the map pool. I do see there's another map coming into rotation. There was some, stuff being broken on some of the maps. So do we like the new map that's coming in, or are we not loving it? I know some people are very mixed opinioned on it. Ooh, his VC doesn't work. What the heck? That's not good. I forget. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we loaded into map number 1, Scar. Make sure you are locked and loaded, ready to go, because this map is very, very fast-paced. We head into it. We'll see how it goes into map number 1. We already got the operators for the teams coming in as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matchup is going to be a banger, and it should be starting right now. You see some guns getting pulled out that you don't see very often in the competitive scene. So we'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, as we jump into map number 1. We head on over to the side of Cabal Omega. It's going to be Raven on your screen first. We're actually going to draw on up. We're going to get a restart here. I got you baited hard. Full reset. You want me to send it to app break? All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a quick break. We have a full reset of the lobby, so we'll be back in just a couple minutes. We'll be joined back in just a couple minutes when we're headed into map number 1, Scar. We'll be back. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined back. That was a quick reset of the lobby. We head into Scar map number 1. We're loading in right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we get a good load in. Hopefully, we're locked into map number 1. So, who right now, the vote looks like it is favoring the side of the boys from D-Ink. We'll see what happens here as we head into map number 1. Scar Hardpoint. You know, we talk about this a little bit with some of our, you know, casting duos that we've had over the years, over the couple months leading up to this game. And we talked about this P1 being a very big jostling for position. And we'll see that as it opens up onto the hill. P1, you're going to see teams try to jostle a little more for position into that P2, then really try to collect onto that time. And it's going to be team kills. We're drawing up again, resetting the lobby as well. Shout out that guy's barber. I don't know what his name is, but shout out that guy's barber. He's giving clean cuts. That boy giving immaculate cuts, I guarantee you. And we head back into the lobby. We have not started a map yet, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to be here for a little bit. Lock on into it. We've switched sides now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're loaded. I think we're going to load back in here pretty quick, so stay tuned with us. We do appreciate you for staying tuned as long as you have the 22 minutes that we haven't started a map yet. We do apologize about that. Sometimes COD is a little bit weird, but we're loading into map 1. Like I talked about, that P1 is going to be a little bit more of jostling for position for both these teams. You're going to see that fight to P2 take down into that top motel position. That's really where the power positions. And then we head to P3, which is a very, very weird hill. Teams do like to fight on it, but we'll see how the teams decide to fight for it. And then P4 and P5, money hills. Definitely money hills you definitely get onto. You have to decide who's going to be that hill kit definitely for those hills, because it's an enclosed space. You just got to hold time, not really get the kills when you need to. But we are fresh lobby. We're loading into it. P1, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As we load into it, we are on the side of the boys from DINC Black. We head on into it. They're going to try to break out of this P1 from the blue side. This is the worst side for P2. So you're going to see them try to break out into that Hotebel position. We are on the side of Cryptic Cod. He's going to open up with the first blood as well. A pinstripe kill feed opens us up. You see Raven opening up with a different gun as well. That's 3 in the kill feed, though. For the side of DINC Black, they control the pace. They control the map, and they know they're spawning them all green. They have control of P2. They just got to hold this position for now. And as the kills kind of go back and forth here for a second, there's going to be a 2 dead for both sides. And now the hill time going white, but it goes back blue. Now for the side of DINC, another power position right now out of Immune, coming out of top green, just knowing that his team is going to be controlling this position, but he gets taken care of by Cryptic Pod again. He gets the spots out that kill into the mid-map, but nothing gets taken care of. His teammate does take care of one, and there's Teddy Roosevelt for another one onto this hill. He collects another one as well for a good kill. This P2 rotation having to go in. If you're the side of CABAL Omega, you need to have a good break here. You have the better side of spawn, but you're getting broken from the front right now. And Raven now switching over to that Dravik in hand. He's holding into the middle of the map, making sure that it's a hard ask for Traver to get into a power position from this P1 to P2 rotation. He spots out one, though, collects onto that bounce, and there it is for Raven with the pistol in hand. Still not time collected, though, for the side of CABAL Omega. They need to try to break into this hill as fast as possible. Right now, the kills do go their way as Raven collects onto 2. He has both guns in hand, but Doob still on hill, just being that hill kitten. Like I said, and the opener, you definitely need a guy to do that, and Raven collects onto that kill as well, breaks open the hill, collects onto this last little bit of time for his team. The P3 rotations look good from the side of CABAL Omega, but the kills do not go their way, and unfortunately, the hill time is going white, but control lies in favor of the side of DINC Black right now, as they are controlling the pace of play. That's really what this map is about, and you can see they're pushing up all the way into top green. Immune's just holding this back pressure, making sure that he can get his team to spawn up. He finally does get taken care of. Middle of the map being asked up. Panda now can't get anything done from the middle of the map. Rotates coming on in. Blank, nothing done. Still in control by the side of DINC Black right now. They have full control. They know what they need to do. They're understanding the plays But right now, it is Cabal Omega in your spawn. You do have the rotations, however, to P4. You're holding these spawns in, and it's just a back and forth bloodbath right now, with the favor being in favor of the side of DINC Black. They are just holding down the pressure, relying on their gun skill a little bit more right now. I would like to see Cabal Omega try to make a good break into this P4. They got 2 dead. They need a push now into the spawns to make sure that they don't get them spawned close to them. They do spawn into the back blue, though, to DINC Black. And now, again, these kills matter more than anything. This Stare kill, Panda going to collect onto it. His team now spawns in the back, but Stairs gets traded out on. 1-for-1 kill, can't get it done. And it is not going their way right now if you're the side of Cabal Omega, but you're only down 40. You still have control of this P4 time for now. You have a 3 dead. You finally get taken care of out of the hill, but still, Teddy Roosevelt here, waiting for his teammates to collect back onto it. He gets taken care of into the middle map. Trades go on through. Law now controlling the pressure, but 3 dead in the kill feed for Cabal Omega. They're going to need to try to rotate or try to scrap this fight out into this green hill. This is a hard hill to break into. You need to have the rotations as fast as possible for it. The battle does go down. Bandit loses it out, and it is going to be the side of DINC that is going to take control of this time. But Law's here in the back green. He understands where the plays are going to be coming from. His team is trying to fight from the front. Law collects onto another kill. There's 2 in the feed for his team now, and it's going to be Cabal Omega who break the hill and absolutely just steamroll DINC into submission here on the back of green for control of P5. And we head on for, you know, the side of Cabal better, and they'll still go back and forth. And it, you know, right now you can see the fights are still going down into P5. We'll see how they decide to fight this out. Right now, back and forth, but still favoring the side of DINC Black in the hill time. The last little bit of time is going to go their favor. We head back into a P1 rotation. Now, time for rotation 2 of hills. It is going to be Cabal Omega in control right now. They still need to try to fight out of this. Someone's got to lose an O tonight. Which team is it going to be? And right now, Cabal Omega need to find something deep as they collect on a 3 dead. Can they get the 4th? They cannot. And it's going to be Teddy Roosevelt who collects on 2 for himself as well. Only 1 person in the hill. He doesn't know. He does get his teammates back onto it. Fights onto the hill, but they go 2 dead now. A back and forth onto this P1. Like I said, just more of a jostling for position here onto this P1. Back and forth hill time. Not really fighting for much time here, but Omega fighting for this last 20. A very, very good scrap time that they need going into this P2. They look good trying into this rotation as well. They have the setup right now to bring this back if they need to. They just need to claw themselves back into it. Right now, the kills still favoring a little bit more of the side of DINC Black, but it is starting to switch a little bit. You can see in the kill feed as more kills are starting to favor the side of a Cabal Omega, but the hill time goes blue for the side of DINC Black. White's going down in the back of back green, and Raven makes a huge play for his team. And Law breaking the front of hill, and that is going to be the hill time for the side of Cabal Omega. We're going to head into a listen-in with them as they try to hold this hill down from the break of the side of DINC Black.
Heading hop.
Yeah, on me for right. On me, Nick. He's going motel steps.
Top apartments. One each side top. Each side.
All good. I'm 17. Pull it on me, child me. On time, weak as fuck.
I'll play something.
P1. Danny backing up to concrete. He's gonna play point in.
Top green.
I said that.
P1 a bullet, bro.
You want me to make it?
P1 dead. Make cut. They're gonna be coming for ult. They're coming from ult. They're gonna be water.
I killed the guy old.
Playing dead. Wanna be P5. P5, 2
Green dead.
Nice. Last one's below. You went make cut. No. He's good shit. Good kill.
Flip.
They're gonna spawn blue, yep.
And you heard the listen in there coming from the side of Cabal Omega. Very, very good comms coming in from them. A very close back and forth match. Very intense comms coming from their side as well. We will be going into a listen-in now with the side of DINC Black as they control the hill time. They do not have the rotations for P4. We'll see how they decide to break this one.
No, there's two. There's two. There's two tanks. They're holding blue already. They're already there.
Take the rest of this time here. We're gonna go new.
With you, Cryptic.
I'm trying to come through mid here. Top blue. Noah, absolute. I stopped shooting.
I'm watching top blue. Just go.
Me.
One top blue, two top blue, one dead, one more. I mean,
Responding P2.
he's still top.
They're still top blue.
He's absolute dead.
Nice. I'm gonna tell front. Here.
Yeah, last one.
Okay, Revan's a force.
Revan dead.
Good break, guys. Come on.
There's one to our right.
Oh, wait, hold on.
One's on me.
Oh, one's front time as well.
Good
Front time.
trade.
Two front time.
No, absolute. Two coming through the wall there. The wall.
Yeah, two white. Yeah, one top.
One dead in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. Sorry about that, chat. Didn't hear the ding back into our cast, so we are back into it, and you can see the rotational battles into this green hill now as we head into this last rotational battle. But you can see Revan right now taking control of this top green. He's knowing that his team, if they win these rotations, they're still in this fight for sure, and they need to get into the hill time. Because right now the battle is still being fought for rotation. It's really not going their way as they go 2 dead, and the hill time goes blue in favor of DINC Black. Right now, they have hit that 200-point threshold. They need to try to break it immune onto the top green window. That's a 3 dead for the side of CABAL Omega. Panda into the front of the map, knowing that the play is going to be coming from the P1 side. You see the play happening, middle of the map being picked up by Revan, and again, he collects 1 but can't get a trade out for his team. 1-for-1 trades do happen. 2 dead now for the side of CABAL Omega. They have to hold steady onto this hill. Only 1 up in the kill feed, and it is going to be the side of CABAL that do hold for this last little bit of time, and it's going to be a tie game. They're actually going to take the lead as we head into the last rotations, maybe the last hill of this hard point. We head into a P1. This is where teams decide to fight or they decide to hold for P2, and right now CABAL Omega have decided to fight onto this hill, and they are winning the fight so far. The rotation has come in for the side of DINC Black. They are going to break into the hill and collect that time back into anybody's ball game still as we head into this last little bit of time, closing it out, but the time goes back red now for the favor of CABAL Omega. Fight onto the hill. Duke wins it. That's a 3 dead for the side of DINC Black. Make it 4 as they collect back onto the hill time. This is where they look to wrap the matchup as they know that the rotations have to go into P2 now for their side. They cannot win it here. They can get very, very close though as they do collect back onto the time. Law gonna break onto hill. He collects 1, collects 2 as well. Free break for him as a tie game again, but the lead goes back in favor of CABAL Omega as soon as it ties up. We head back into a P2 where the rotations are going to be fought out here now for the team. Law collects onto 1 but can't get any more. 2 dead for each side, but it is going to be the side of CABAL Omega on hill. As I say that, Teddy Roosevelt collects onto a kill into hill time. He's just going to lay down on the hill, and his team is going to get there, and they're going to collect back. That's 3 dead, and now you see the time dwindling away, dwindling out of reach for the side of CABAL Omega. They have to break into this hill, and that's going to be another 1 dead. You have to find these kills as fast as possible. 2 dead now, only 2 from the front you got to fight for, and this is done and dusted. It looks like 1 more kill, maybe 2 for the side of DINC Black, and that is going to do it. They take map number 1, Scar, in a very, very grueler of a map for sure. Woo. As we see the scorecard come up, Cryptic COD 39-30 for his side, going huge, absolutely huge for him as he finishes off Nuclear for his side. We'll see how that translates into the S&D. Remember, snipers are in play. we'll see him, I do believe, pull out that sniper as well. Holy match, man. Holy match. That was a good one, boys. Good map number 1. We head into map number 2. We throw it back to a raid S&D. Throw maps are in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. I'm locked. I don't know about y'all, but I love a raid S&D. We'll see how that goes for each team, how they translate into it. Very, very, very close game. Neither side should be mad at winning or losing that one. A very, very close game. We'll head into map number 2, see if the side of Cabal Omega can bounce back, headed into the S&D. And then we head into our new mode. We head into Overload. Something that's a little different for our new viewers. They're used to seeing Control. Watch party for Boo Gaming apology video. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. I saw that apology video and I was like, what is going on? We're making apology videos for COD? 50 gifted? 50 gifted? Wait. 50 gifted and I'll do it, bro. We'll go watch a video after the match. I promise. We'll go watch it right now after the match. 50 gifted, and I'll do it. Prediction started. We head into map number 2, raid S&D. Predictions will go out when one team reaches 4 wins into the rounds as well. So go ahead and vote into those rounds. You see the sniper getting pulled out already, the boomstick, as I like to call it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how that gets implemented into round number 1. It's getting pulled out onto both sides as well. So we'll see what that looks like. Sniper battle definitely going to be happening here. On to map number 2, raid. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we head onto the POV of Revan. He's going to have sniper in hand. Looking for that top window pick. Middle of the map going to be challenged, though, as the S&D rounds start to slow down here. You can see one pick does collect onto it. Revan gets that first initial blood, but it goes back and forth. The trades are going every which way, but the kills favor now the side of one team. And don't Cryptic left up into it. He only has the op, and it's going to be not very well left up into it. First round going the way of Cabal Omega. Why is 50 odd? Okay, so 52 or 40? Like what? 50 is OD. How about 20? I'll do it for 20. How about that? 20 gifted? I really don't want to watch that thing. That's 6-7, maybe like 6-7. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 2, Cabal Omega take round number 1. We head into the next round. A first pick going to be picked up by Law now, as the bomb is going to be headed over to this B site extension play. Going to be happening onto the plant immune, already into their Tiki position. This is a very, very bad play from the side of DINC Black right now. They are letting them take space over the map. They're already down a body, but they collect back onto it. So it's a 3v3 in retrospect here for the side. Smoke going to go out. Defuse going to try to come in. Nade goes out. One still in Tiki. Immune here trying to find this fight. Bandit goes down. So does Immune. Only one left up into it now. Law by himself. Gonna have to do something. He collects onto the defuser. Not much time left onto it. They just gotta play the defuser. He just gotta play the defuser, and he does so. He does so imperfectly as well, and that's gonna be the time there, ladies and gentlemen, as he collects another round for his team. Spots out that last player. Doesn't get the kill, but there you have it. He plays the time perfectly. Law clutching it up for his team, making sure that Diffuser cannot come in. You got it perfect, brother. As we head into the next round, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They're back onto their defensive side. We'll head on over to the side of DINC Black that heads onto their offensive side. A little bit of a slow start for their side, as we'll see what happens, what the play is going to be. You see the bomb going through the middle of the map, headed through mid-square. We'll see what they decide to do, maybe splitting this out now towards the A side. Nade going to connect. Actually, Snipe Shot going to be connected onto by Cryptic, and that's going to be a first blood for the side of DINC Black. It's going to be onto the op of the other side as well, so that's a good pickup for them. Very hard job that is going to be needed to pick up realistically a lot of the time here. They pass each other like ships in the night. Bomb is going to be dropped down into the middle of the map now. Sniper in hand, but can't get it done. And the kills going every which way. Pinstripe kill feed, 2v2 situation now. Bomb still not down. Bomb still on the ground. And it is going to be now left up into Cryptic Cod's hands. Immune and Law by themselves. They got to clutch it up as well, because this man has the op in hand. He's got to do something huge here, though. He's got a flank emerging into the back line as well. He's not going to be able to pick it up. That first spot out, he's just not going to be able. And that is going to be another round win for the side of Cabal Omega. They go up 3-0 now. You know, I tipped that too, bro, honestly. I'm not even trolling, bro. I will actually go watch that kid's apology video for 20 gifted. I'll do 20, bro. 20 gifted? That's not crazy. Oh, we're pulling out something crazy as we play onto this immune. What is retrospectively the dead silence play here. He pops one. Can he get another one? 1-for-1 trade does go on, but the spot out does happen. Panda collects on the one as well. Again, 1-for-1 trade. Bomb going down onto this ace night. 2v3 now. Make it 2v2. So we head on into this execute, this retake from the side of DINC Black. They're going to have to play fast onto it. Revan just playing a weird angle with the op in hand. He knows he can't play he has to play Cred Ball here. Pistol now can't get the chow done. He gets taken care of. Now Law left up into it by himself. Bomb still down, ticking away. He knows that he has to just play his time, and he is doing so. Bomb's going to be picked up on the defuse. Law now knows the time is here. He's going to make another play to it. Gets the defuse off for just a second. Has to play his time perfectly here, as he can't collect onto it, and I do not believe the time is going to be in his favor. That is going to be DINC taking that round as well. 1-3 now for them. I've hitting the pistol shots. Not just a caster, ladies and gentlemen. He's showing you he's a COD player as well. Come on. Heading into the next round. We head on into the side of DINC's offensive side. They've been a little bit of stagnant here on their offensive side. Trav, going to be your bomb carrier here for just a second. It is going to be an interesting push here. Dude pushing out, making a play onto, making his, presence notice onto this east side. Middle of the map play does happen. Bomb going down now, as it is in the middle of the map, but they know where this bomb is going to be out. It's going to have to be an execute that has to be picked back up onto. Dude knows the bomb is not safe as well, as Cryptic goes ahead and picks up the bomb, plays back into this back Lambo position for now. Just playing very passive is the side of DINC right now. They need to try to execute onto one of these sides. The spot out does happen. No shots going in, though. Nades out for Panda. He knows players are here. He's not sure where they're going to be coming out of. The mid play now being drawn back onto this B site. But Law is here in your top window. This is a clear that's definitely going to be, taking out at least one player here from the side of DINC, as he spots out one. If he gets one, he gets both for sure. When he spots out one onto the bomb, spots the second one, collects onto it as well. Now Law making a huge play for his team. Teddy can't find out where he is. And that is going to be the round. 4-1 now in favor of Cabal Omega as they look to be running away with this one. 7-2 from the man on your screen right now, making the huge, huge window play for his team to collect onto those kills before the bomb can get planted. 3v1 realistically on that B side as well. We head into the next round, though, ladies and gentlemen. Offensive side now for the side of Cabal Omega. They did lose the last offensive side. We'll see what they decide to do here. A little bit of an outside B play here, maybe trying to execute. This is not being read by the side of DINC. They think this play is going A, and they have read it wrong as a stretch plant is going to go in. And going down, finally, 1-for-1 trade does go on in. The first fight's coming out onto the initial map. Mid-map going to be taken care of by the side of DINC Black right now. Crab in the middle of the map, spots out one top window. I do not believe he spots out that second one in the bottom side as well. His teammates do take care of it. Now only one left of it. Law has been a little bit of a cred ball here when it comes to picking up these players when they're trying to defuse. So look for him to do the same thing here. He picks up one, picks up two. Now he's left up into the 1v1. 1v3 situation for him. And he does not collect onto it, but the time is going to elapse. And that's going to be the round. Now 5-1, favoring Cabal Omega. He does it again. Maybe not getting out with his life, but he clutches up the round for his team. And that is all that matters. He collects that big two-piece in up top window and just turns the round on its head. This man has to be shut down right now because he is in flow state. You have to shut Law down or he's just going to be a thorn in your side the entire map. Really the only guy super positive for the side of Cabal Omega right now. You shut him down, you take off one of the heads of the snakes, and he's really the only one that's really biting back right now. We'll see what they can do on their offensive side, though. Like I said, they've been a little bit stagnant, a little bit slow here, trying to execute. Now they have to back up as a missile does come in. They do get spotted out. One does go down on the missile. Cryptic Cod into the middle of the map, playing back into this other site now. Teddy Roosevelt collects onto one, make it a 2 dead now for the side of Omega. Back and forth for just a second. Now 1v2, left up into Bill Belichick's hands. It's Law himself. He's been the main player for his team. Can't collect onto it. And that mid-fight, just not a great chow for an SMG in hand. Unfortunately, 5-2 for the side, still favoring the side of Cabal Omega. Maybe this is where DINC tries to claw themselves back. Headed into the next round, potentially the last round for the map. The offensive side is in favor of the side of Cabal Omega. They have been dominant on this side. Middle of the map play comes in, but Law can't collect onto it. Cryptic Cod knocked down really low in health, but Doob holding down the middle of the map now. Tries to execute through the play, but gets collected onto. 2 down now for the side of DINC. The bomb gets taken out. Now 2v2 situation. He gets pushed back onto by the pressure. Now 1v2 left up into Teddy Roosevelt's hands. Can he do anything here to try to figure this play out? They're going to find him out. He collects on the one, absolutely snapping onto that player. Stuns going out, both sides. A bit of a backup play here. Bomb picked up. Still picked up by the side of Teddy Roosevelt. He clutches up when his team needs him the most in the 2v1 scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, we go another round, 3-5 now. Here, still favoring the side of Cabal Omega. They have one more chance to potentially 2 more to bring it back here into the round. Yeah, as production just shouted out to me, 5-3 curse is maybe in effect right now. You know how that goes. We'll see what happens as we head into the next round. It is going to be the side of DINC Black that's going to be on their offensive side. We started to pick it up a little bit more here. See what they can do. First kill going in favor of them as they collect on the wall. Like I said, they cut the head off of one snake. Hard for them to bite back. If you're the side of Cabal Omega, you take out the best player right now. And the spot out does happen again into the middle of the map. Cryptic God can't collect onto it. Hitting all the shots, but just the kill does not go his way. Unfortunately, 1v3 now still though. And that is going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. Cabal Omega take map number 2 in a 6v3 scenario. Goodness gracious. Perfect. I don't know what happened there. I don't think he missed those shots. You heard the hit markers there. Just didn't finish the kill. I probably thought he was dead. Immune also getting an 11-6 score for himself as well, finishing off well with a 1.2. 1.2 out of the side of La as well, making huge plays for his team. We head into map number 3. 1-1. We're still tied up. No one's in the lead quite yet. We head into map number 3, our decider map. We definitely get to see that map 4 now, ladies and gentlemen. This one gets interesting for sure as we head into another interesting map. I do believe we're going to be seeing... Let me check real quick. Hold on, chat. We're gonna be seeing some DIN overload, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really... every time I watch DIN Overload, it's very low scoring, so we'll see what happens there. But we do see that map 4 now, as we know, because Omega does clutch up in the S&D. We'll be getting to see that Colossus hardpoint, maybe also that Scar S&D as well. So we'll see what happens to the rest of the map. Overload, though, next. We're headed to DIN. Something a little bit different here for both sides. You got to play your life a little bit more. You got to play those, you got to play those blockers. You have a pistol in your hand when you're carrying the objective. So you got to have those blockers in. We'll see if one team is a little bit better at this mode or if they're both, very good overload teams. We'll see when we open up into it and how it goes. But ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling? How are we liking it so far? Talk to me a little bit, chat. Let me know what you're feeling. Predictions went in, and it went in favor of, I do believe, that man Light collecting a big channel points there. That boy Light going huge. Map number 3. Who's going to take it here? Scar Overload. How we feel about Overload right now is in move mode. Control out, Overload in. We like it. We dislike it. But we head into it. Here we go. A little bit of description of how to score. You got to pick up that point. Got to take it to your team's objective, the opposite team's objective, and put it in one of the sites here, A or B. It's a very, you got to control the spawns. You got to control the lanes here. Just like a very typical COD game mode. Controlling the space of play, controlling the pressure of play is really what matters here. We'll see which team is developing the plays here on the Overload as we head into it. It is going to be the side of Cabal Omega that we're on first. They're going to be on a little bit of, what I like to say is kind of the worst side on this map to open up on. We'll see what they can do here to try to score. Right now, so far, so good for the side of DINC Black. If they open up with 3 dead, they can't get the 4th, but they do have the point in hand. Pistol out, blockers in position as well as they try to push through the point to score this one. And it's going to go to this B side. No players here at all for the other side, and one's going to be there, but it is still going to be scored for the side of DINC Black. Right now, trying to fight back into it from that not so great S&D chow that they had in the last one. We'll see what they can do. Revan pulling out that NPC right now. He does not like that Drevik. A 3 dead going to the kill feed for the side of Cabal Omega. They look to try to pressure up this play just a little bit more, holding down the spawns, making sure they can't get into this hill time for right now. They do have control of the side, but they need to try to block out into this P2 side. But that's going to be a 3 dead. Now control of the site going to be in favor of the side of the DINC Flag. They're going to be able to pick it up, but that's 2 dead again. Pistol in hand now. Or Teddy Roosevelt can't get anything done with that pistol, as again, nothing goes their way. Pistol now in hand for the side of Immune. Can he get anything done? He spots out one, does take care of it. A site looking right for the taking for the side. Have to try to break through. A little bit of the harder side for these teams to break through when you're spawning on that bad side off the rip. And so far, so good for the side of DINC. They push them back into their spawn, hold the defensive push, and now they're pushing back onto their offensive side. Again, ball in hand, a 3 dead. They have to go ahead and push that pistol kill, mattering more than anything, and it does not go their way. Revin holding this point on top of P2. You know, his teammates have to hold the push. That's another 3 dead with that car bomb as well. And again, last player going to be on this A site. They try to push it. And they do get that last player. Now they're going to try to secure out. And again, the kills do not go the way of the team with the ball in hand. And they try to push back onto the defensive side, push back into the middle 50-yard line. And right now, so far so good for the side of DINC. They're not allowing this Cabal team to score so far. Does look like another capture could be in the cards for the side of DINC right now. Todd just holding down this angle with the pistol, making sure he can get the blockers in, but he's finally going to get taken out, and the capture is going to be re-picked up by from the side of Cabal Omega. Law going to have pistol in hand now. And he pushes up, does get taken out, and over that. But that's going to be a 3 dead, 4 dead now for the side of the DINC. But this A capture, not the play that should be made here for the side of Cabal Omega. They need to try to rotate this out to this B site. A little bit easier to capture here if you're the side of Cabal Omega. Nagel does go out, but now you have to deal with the pressure. You have to back up. You have to understand where this play is going to be coming from. As a damn if dodge and dive is happening on this back side here for the side. And again, it's just Cabal Omega who understand the pressure a little bit more. They get the kills when they need to. They still have not captured the score quite yet. A does go out. Point still in hand. And there you have it. Tie ball game as we head into the last minute of the half. Can the side of DINC try to score another point here, or will their offensive side be thwarted by the side? Cabal Omega's Immune makes a huge kill into the middle of the map. Trying to fight for the point, but it's not going their way so far. And again, this B point looking right for the capture. One does go out. Still going their way. And again, the capture goes for the side of Cabal as they score another point. They now take the lead 2-1 here, headed in the last push of the half here. As they get to the point in, pistol in hand for Panda, can't get the kill done. 2 dead, make it inside trophy. Last 20 seconds. You know, the team with that capture point in hand has a 30-second runoff time as well. So we can try to score here with the last little 30 seconds left. That's going to be 3 dead. We're going to head to this B site and score another one, I do believe. And that's going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be your half. 3-1 favoring the side of Cabal Omega. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round number 2. We flip sides for the better side of the side of Cabal Omega now. We'll see if they can try to capture a little bit more of the point. They did good on the bad side, but they bring it back as trades do go out. It is going to be Law and Revan onto the middle of the map on Dojo's side, going to be able to take care of the kills. One on the top going to be taken care of as well. Pinstripe kill feed again, going back and forth in the kills so far. Let's head into it with the side of Cabal Omega as they try to fight back on for this point.
Should I use cruise?
No.
They're all weak there.
Done one.
Hit it. Whoever's behind me, pick up that mid flank.
Yo, 1 week there.
All good.
What a
Dude,
name,
there's
bro.
fucking nades.
Yeah, I don't know.
Left. They're all
Well,
hard
get
right.
around.
They're all hard right.
Our deep fucking spawn, bro.
That's
Fine,
fine.
wait, I'm gonna grab bomb. Wait, come on me.
Dude, yeah. Yo, one's broken. One's in lobby now. Back lobby. One's still our side.
Trap, guys.
Oh, I didn't mean to grab this. Oh well.
It's lobby.
Everyone locking, we're good.
Yeah.
Relax a little bit.
They're pushed up our
No, I'm getting.
RP2. They're pushed up RP2.
Slow down.
They're playing in our spawn, deep right. We're missing Trevor. Trevor's deep right, deep fucking right somewhere.
Still there. Hey, you're dead.
And you heard it there. They said slow down. We need to play this how we want to play it. They have gotten a capture back if you're the side of DINC, but you can see this run-in trying to happen for Revan. He's just running straight through the middle of the line. And again, 3 dead happening for the side of Cabal Omega, and they score it back. Still 2 up right now over the side of DINC, and they have a good pressure on into the back of on his Law, now pressuring their side as well into this P2 side, holding down for their rotation for this next point fight coming out. Law can't win it. And again, the point capture in favor of the side of Cabal Omega right now as they head over to this A capture zone. He's going to hit this little step for a second as Immune is just going to be silent stepping around the map here. You'll hear this play going to be captured onto. If the sun connects, if he plays onto it, 1 pistol kill going to be able to collect this, I do believe. But he does not go for them as, again, DINC collect onto the point into the back of their spawn. Now they have to try to push it all the way through. They have blockers in formation. This looks like a good capture for the side of DINC if they can get the kills to go their way. Grenades coming in. Kills still being fought over into the middle of the map. Point capture still having 1 blocker to fight for. And right now, this fight matters more than anything. Does not go their way. Capture still having point being fought over again. 2-4. Still favoring the side of Cabal. Time is dwindling away. If you're the side of DINC, you need to make a battle here for this point. You get a 2 dead. Make it 3. As it go all 4. Now you need to push this point as fast as possible and try to chain this. As you know, they're going to try to push through the hill. They do know the capture does come on in. Now 3-4. You get the kills as well. Split kill feed. 2-3. Revan in the back of the map collects onto that kill as well. And now we head back into the middle of the map. This point matters more than anything. If you're the side of DINC Black, Revan, knowing that this play is mattering for them, they're going to go ahead and pick up the point. Law being the lead blocker here for their side right now. In the middle of the map, they're going to come on in, but it's not going to be there. Trevor coming on in, and he's going to collect onto 3 as well into the kill feed as a point gets captured back for the side of DINC Black. Again, 2 dead for them. As they look to try to chain this into another one as well. They know where they're spawning out. They're trying to get this capture point going their way right now. No one holding it down. Time dwindling away. See what they can do. As finally it does get picked up. Dude can't collect onto the kill. It gets picked up again. The Law knows where this player is. He's going to go ahead and collect onto that kill as well. Just controlling the pace of play right now. Unfortunately, this looks to be a 1-point game right now. Still doable for the side of DINC. They just got to play this capture a little bit better, but now from that capture, it is mathematically impossible for the side of DINC to win this map. That will be it for our map number 3, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to get this capture in, but they're not going to have enough time to try to capture another one. 1 point deficit 4-5. Very, very close match. We head to a map number 4, Colossus Hardpoint. $30 and 22 from Immune. Going huge for his side in map number 3. Having a slow start map number 1, but bringing it back up again for his side. (2-1) now. Cabal Omega in the lead. We head to a hard point. We watched hard point number 1. A little bit of a bang out map. Favored the side. Very close map at the end of it, but did favor the side of DINC Black. We'll see if they can hold the pressure out or if this is where we see them fold. And then if we do see them, collect onto this next map, we'll head into a Scar S&D that is sure to entertain, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. We're about an hour deep into this matchup already. So we do appreciate for the 10 souls that have stayed in for as long as you have. We appreciate you as always. Yeah, I mean, the matchup's kind of crazy right now. I'm not going to lie. It's bedtime, brother. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Colossus Hardpoint. What can we see? A bang out map, a bocage from a couple years ago. That's what people are referencing this map as. We'll see how these teams handle the pressure. P1 going to be not really a money hill, but you can see teams kind of make it into a money hill. One of those hills that we've seen before from CODs as well. And then P2 going to be a money hill. P3 also probably going to be that money hill as well. P4 a money hill as well. So those are the hills you're going to need to fight for the most. We'll see what can happen. We've seen breaks through the front on P4, on the front of P3 as well. As we head into it, we're going to head on over to the side of DINC first. As they open up onto this Colossus hardpoint. They're going to collect into time first. Kills going the way of the side of Cabal Omega. They're going to get a good 4 dead. Nade kill does collect onto it. Kill time still favoring the side of Cabal Omega as they spawn them in a weird position now. P2 side favoring them as well as, again, plan to collect onto that kill. Collect onto 2 as he turns and burns. Can't get any more, but 3 dead again. For the side of Cabal Omega, make it 4 dead as Revan starts to turn up with this gun in hand. NPC looking good for him right now as he starts to burn again. That's going to be another 3 dead. Make it all dead again as it is Cabal Omega taking an early lead into this one as he pops AR out as well. Nade kill does come on and collect him as well. And now we head into the rotations for P2. Panda looking to try to have this fight. And again, Teddy Roosevelt does go down into the back of the map, but Trevor trying to make a fight happen as he gets a 2 dead for his team as well. And now they spawn up into the side. The flip's going to be happening on in. Trevor knows this, and he's going to collect another one as well. Immune on a 5-0 streak finally gets picked up, and the hill time and the lead now favoring the side of DINC Black. Looking good. They got 3 people in hill. Nade kill does come on in. 1 in the front. Only 1 left up on into the hill. That's going to get collected onto. Make it all 4 dead again for the side of Cabal Omega as they break in from the front of the hill and put the spawns out for their side. Revan in the front of the map, just controlling the pace of play. Look, we said this at the beginning of the map, and he is doing exactly what we were saying. They look like the better team right now, a Bocage-esque of a map, and they are doing exactly what they need to be doing. Up about 20 points right now, but you can see that lead start to grow here as we head into P3. Rotations right now favoring the side of DINC Black, but they have to hold a very, very hard hill in this one. That's going to be an early 2 dead. Only 2 left up onto the hill. Revan trying to make a play onto it. Doesn't want to contest time early before he spots the one out in mid. He does get that spot out, collects onto 2, turns and burns again. That's going to be 3 dead. Make it all 4 again. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Early break on into the hill. They collect this good 30, and it's going to be a big lead for the side of Cabal Omega. But again, the side of DINC not going away, not dwindling into the night as they break on into the hill again for this last little bit of time. And again, Duke fighting for that rotational hill again, back and forth onto this P3 time now as we head into P4. The fight going to be into the back of the map on this yellow side with what they can do as Dube right now just roaming and controlling the pressure again. That's a 3 dead in their side again. Revan, last one up close to the hill, does finally get taken care of. And right now, Trev just making the play into the map as well, knowing that this pressure is going to be keeping the mid. God has been pushed up. He does finally get taken care of. Wall bounce out of Immune. Gets one as well. Can't collect onto anymore. He shoots at the trophy system. And it is Dube that collects all 3 on a 5 spree as well. Again, he is looking like an absolute menace out here on this map right now. Trev as well with the SMG in hand. Can't get anything done, but Panda does finally get traded onto by Teddy Roosevelt. And again, back and forth match so far. Really hard to, get a very big lead so far. But let's head in to a quick listen-in with the side of Cabal Omega as they break for the last 11 seconds of this time. They get that 4 dead as well, headed into P1.
One outside door, side door.
It's not P2. One close time. I have a nade on time.
Yo, 2 on time.
Oh,
Dude,
one jumped
I-
out.
we're-
He went
we're-
P2,
there's
one
one
P2.
Nice, good shit.
Maybe they got P2 playing.
Yo, one statue, weak. Cryptic, he's hitting ramp. He's gonna go to time, fast.
1 shot time, bro. Bullet. Two.
Let's go absolute time. There's 2 time weak.
Nade time.
One shot, bro.
Hit it over here.
Playing front on. Play back.
Triple, last one time.
Nice, that's all 4.
And again, you just hear it out of the side. I call ball Omega Panda sound in there. You hear it in the call. He said, ooh, it's a triple. He's having fun with it right now as they are down in the lead, but they still have the slaying differential right now is favoring them. He is 21-15. Trev is 6-18 right now, not having a great map for him. They still are down in the lead, but not very much. This P2 rotation matters more than anything, but a 3 dead, make it 4 for the side of DINC Black now does not look good as they start to grow this lead even further out. And we'll head into a listen-in with them as they hold on to this P2 time, making sure nothing can break on in through.
Mid room dead.
That's 3, that's 3. One more.
Last week on time.
Dead. Nice.
I can get time, you guys go.
Revan
I'm
dead
picking
on time.
I'm looking P1. Oh, you got that, Danny.
One time, have health. 2 of them.
I'm here.
Got it. One's full.
Nice. Good fucking shit. 4 down.
Let's 4 down.
Okay, push through. Go through. Someone stay.
I'll stay.
It's gonna be like our time.
They're already yellow. They're already yellow. One's pushing through P1.
Oh, One's two.
God heady, dead. One more. Oh, one's behind me, blue. Yeah, Revan blue.
Dead.
Statue.
And you heard it from the side of DINC. They're having passion in the comms as well as they break into this hill. They're up about 50 points right now as the contest does come on in, but the kill's still favoring the side of DINC Black. They want to take it to that map 5, that Scar S&D, and they look to be doing so right now. They just need to keep the pressure up. They look good so far, up about 60 points. Rotations are going to be trying to go in, I do believe now, for the side of Cabal Omega, but they're going to actually decide to fight onto this hill. Only 1 left up into it, and they break in for the last 20. This last 20 is a very good amount of time here for the side of Cabal, but they need to try to get onto this next hill because this one is a... They have been very lackluster at the Money Hill so far. We'll see if they can do so. We see the rotations going on in. The hill time is going to pop white for just a second. First kill is going the way of the side of Cabal Omega. Immune in hill time, but he sees his players needing help into the back. Lock collect onto one. Immune trying to make this fight happen. He does collect onto another one. He knows next fight's probably going to be the middle of the map. Revan now on an investigation here for his teammate. He spots out 2 in the front, doesn't spot 1 behind him. And again, the contest does come on in. And an early break for the side of DINC Black. They get 3 dead, make it 4 as they break on in and flip spawns out, making them spawn onto this P2 side now. They have to hold as they go down onto the hill. But Trav here into the middle of the map collects onto 2, make it 3 for them as they collect onto the kills. Still spawning into the front of the map though. He's going to be going to shoot bodies right now, ladies and gentlemen. Letting them know in the map. Trev is 17 and 24 shooting bodies. Letting them know he is in the lead right now. 199, make it 200. I do believe we're going to see that threshold reached as Trev collects another kill into P1. 18 and 24 from him now. Make it 19 as he collects another one, just wall bouncing on these for free. He knows there's another player here. He gets one as well, just, not getting checked in this corner again. And finally, Law does come up behind him and collects him as the stun does go in. And the kill is still not favoring the side of Cabal Omega. 210 to 131 right now and counting for the side of DINC Black. As the kills going in pinstripe, still favoring neither side as the time goes white for now. As Law still holding the middle of the map, immune now on hill time, does get taken care of, and the break on in for the side of DINC Black. And again, early break, re-break for the side of Cabal Omega. They have the rotations for P2 this time. We'll see if they can bring this back here down, not a very large margin, but a pretty big one here. This would be a pretty nasty comeback if they could come back from this deficit. We'll see if they can do so, though, as the first kills go in for Law. He's starting to heat up now on a 2 streak as he collects onto the hill time, knowing that players are going to be coming from the front of the map. He sends Revan out onto for this informational run. But again, Goob into the back of the map. He finally gets taken care of. Law now left up by himself. Early break in for the side of DINC Black. And this man on your screen, Cryptic Cot, 34 and 28 as he finally does get taken care of. That's a 3 dead in the map for the side of Cabal Omega. Rotations are going to be fought off for now. They need to try to fight into this P1, try to flip out yellow, but the time matters more than anything. 176 to 222, middle of the map play going to be happening. And again, Panda can't make it happen on the kills. That's going to be a 3 dead now for the side of Cabal Omega. You have to fight out of your spawn. Only one left up close, and nothing going to be there for the side of Cabal Omega as they look to try to find something, some inkling of hope of not going to a map number 5, but it looks to be destiny right now as they try to fight back onto the hill. This man at one point was double negative. He is now 29 and 29 on your screen, fighting it back. Make it 30 and 29 from him as he collects onto 2 more into the front of the map, making another one. 31 and 29 to finish off. He was double negative at one point. Trev going huge for his team, locking it back in as well as we head to a map number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Get those red sirens out. Map number 5 alert. Here we go. I mean, right now, Light's prediction might be coming true, ladies and gentlemen. Map 5 alert, ladies and gentlemen. We head to a Scar S&D. Please make it up. Let's get live into this one. Let's get live. All right, I do believe we're going to have a break here. We're going to have a break here for just a second, ladies and gentlemen. We do not have everybody loaded up into the lobby. We'll be taking a break for just a second. We'll see you in just a second.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very a complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As always, we head into the SCAR S&D. Are you locked in for map number 5? Because goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I don't know about y'all, but I am hyped up, boys. I'm hyped for a map 5. First map 5 of the year. All right, just looking at the production side of things, we're getting started here, ladies and gentlemen. Getting yelled at in the chat. Sorry, boys. Didn't see you say R. Welcome on in, though, chat. Come on. Get live for these boys. They're headed into a map number 5, which could be an interesting one for sure. We saw the S&D go for the side of CABAL Omega. We saw both hardpoints go for the side of DINC. We saw that third mode in. We are going, if we do see CABAL Omega win, they're going to be full Nesloing this series, winning that third mode and the 2 S&Ds as well. But can we see the side of DINC clutch up when it matters the most, win the S&D and take and ride off into the sunset? Or will it be CABAL Omega realizing that Neslo and coming out with the win in a grudge match? Both teams undefeated. Someone's got to lose the O. We head to map number 5. Hopefully, round 11 on the card. SCAR on your map right now. So we head on into it. Let's get locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1. Here we go. Here we go. As we are tied up into map number 5, we go into map number 5. It is going to be the offensive side of DINC Black first. Revin going to have the op in hand here, holding that green window, making sure nothing comes out blue. But you can see this execute kind of coming off of this B site. He's going to head back down over to this green window, gets the pick onto that top airplane position. Out's going to be happening now. He's going to get taken care of. 1-for-1 trade does go on in. Bomb going to be planted, I do believe, coming on in for the side of DINC Black as Cryptic Cod wins an absolutely nuclear battle. He wins 3 kills right now. Doesn't give the young man the ace, but there you have it. Round number 1, 1-0 up for the side of DINC Black. They start off hot, unlike the first round of the last one. Dude, getting that last kill as well. Wearing that Gentlemate's gear, looking pretty sharp, man. Ain't gonna lie. So we head into the next round. Cryptic with 3 in that round. Doob getting the last kill, not allowing him to get the ace in that one as we head into the next round. It is Revin that got that kill to open us up, but his team couldn't really capitalize onto it. Is going to be the side of CABAL Omega onto this A plant. I do believe they're playing this A side a little bit more. And right now, the first kill does go on in for their side. They are going to be able to collect. Never mind. They do not collect onto another one. Finally, kill goes on in. 2v2 scenario. Revan bomb in hand. Going to be able to plant here for free. And last kill. Can't get it done. That's going to be that. Tied at 1s now. Very fast rounds into the Scar S&D. A bang out map. We know we talked about it on map number 1. Very bang out heavy here. We saw it in map number 1. We're seeing it in map number 5 as well. S&D tied up at 1s here. Both sides not giving an inch away in the map number 5. As we head into the next round, we'll see how this plays out. Cryptic now bringing that boomstick out here into round number 3. We'll see what he decides to play. He's going to go to this airplane side. He knows that Revan likes to play that top green position. Looking for that op is a good play. You know, Revan has switched the guns on over. And oh my God, Revan can't get the kill done there. And that's going to be a 3 dead for the side of DINC Black, as they do have bomb in hand, and it's going to get planted. Law now left up into it. 0-2 start from him. Not looking the best. He's now left in a 1v3 clutch. We saw him clutch up scenarios in map number 2, but he cannot get it done here. And it is DINC Black again winning another round 2-1. Like the whole game? Fucking a map 5 too, bro. Yeah, sorry, chat. Our production's COD just crashed, so give us a second. We'll try to get back in as fast as possible. We do apologize as always. Just COD difficulties as always. As we left it, it was the side of CABAL, not CABAL Omega. It was the side of DINC Black in the lead. We'll see how it translates when we head back into it. I'm sorry. I know it's a map 5. I know it's a closely contested match. I do apologize as always. You know, technical difficulties do happen. We'll see if we can get in there. Try to get it back on. But we invited you. Oh, these guys are G's. They stopped the match, bro. That's how good these guys are, bro. Yeah. Yeah, Dante, that is so true. Scar. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1 right now. And we're getting body shots out of Trev. 6-2 out of him as we head into this round. And it's 4-1 now, favoring the side of DINC Black. 4-1 for them. As you saw, we jumped into Trev's POV off the rip. Trev letting him know in the comms too, man. He's having a good night tonight. Just letting everybody know we will be doing an interview with whoever wins the map at the end here. 7-2 right now out of Trev. He started 0-2, 7 streak from him right now. 4-1 for his team as we head into round number 6, 7, 7, 6 or 7. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fight going on to this A side. Panda going to be the initial fight. Bomb going to be going down. Panda having bomb in hand, just playing more of these angles off of it is his team. The bomb is going to be going down to A. It's going to be a 4v4 retake out of the side of DINC Black, but Immune going to be able to collect onto 1. That's 2 dead now for DINC Black. 2v3 scenario. Revan Law Panda versus Trev. Now only Teddy Roosevelt left up into it by himself, and they're going to be able to collect that easy. We head into the next round, 4-2. Still in favor of the side of DINC Black. Here we go. Next round, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the offensive side of the boys in blue. DINC Black as they take over this B side. This play has happened multiple times in the face of the side of Cabal Omega. We've seen it happen a couple now. Headshots going on in. First kill going to be favoring that side. Law gets taken care of from top green, and it's going to be one player left up into it now, and he gets 2. Immune now on a 2 streak. Gets found out and can't collect onto that last one, unfortunately, and the kills do not go his way. 5-2 now for the side.
Bro, I was weak from 2 of your teammates. What are we saying?
Bro, you've never seen that chair tech in your life. Don't even lie.
I'm okay.
The comms are hilarious tonight. The voice comms are hilarious tonight, boys. He said, okay. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next round, as we head into this one, we'll see what happens here. Eddie Roosevelt getting a little hyped in the last round. Smoke going on and out. Stuns do connect. Nades do get deployed as well. Bomb going down for the side of Cabal Omega. As now 2 are collected into. Make it 3. Right now, that's going to be the round again. Another quick one on the offensive side for the side of Cabal Omega. They look very, very good. Just a little bit slow on their defensive side right now. You know, last time I was talking about the side of DINC being slow on their offensive sides. They have tried to start to pick up the pace a little bit more there on that aspect. So we'll see what they can do on this next round. They are on match point here, but 5-3 curse is also on the cards. Never write it off. It is always there, always lurking as we head into the next round. 10-5 out of that boy, Trev, not just a caster. He's a COD player as well, looking very good on the map right now. Headed into this round, we'll see if they can clutch it up and clutch the map 5 win for their team. 3v4 now for the side of DINC Black. Dube getting shots taken care of by Trev, pushing those players back, and he's just going to play back into this hotel side now. One player in Law going to be up top. He's going to spot this out. Can't get any kills done. Now a 3v3 scenario. The shots do take out. Nade trying to be cooked out for this player. One on the back spot does get spotted out by Teddy Roosevelt. Bomb carrier going to be pushing back here. That kill does go their way. And again, that is going to be that. DINC shock the world. They knock out Cabal. They knock out the 0. And that will be that, ladies and gentlemen. We do appreciate you as always. We will be in an interview with the side of DINC Black in just a couple minutes. We'll be back.
Artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. biological evolution couldn't compete.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are joined in the winner's circle here with the boys from DINC Black, or Black DINC, as they want to be called. I've been told, unfortunately, I didn't want to, it's a little bit of a trolly name. Trav, talk to me, man. Talk to me about this team. You looked very good in the hard points, man. A little bit shaky map 2, a little bit shaky map 3. You bring it back map 5. You have a very good showing for yourself as well, map 5. I was saying in the casting booth, you're not just a caster, you're a player as well. So, man, talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, the respawns, we were working really hard on the hard points, getting us together. Just got to iron out some details on some S&Ds and some our overload. But you know what? Scar is our bread and butter. And when I saw we got Scar map 5, I knew that was it. But, these guys are goats. I couldn't do it without them.
For sure, all love does go to your team. Big shout out to those guys as well. Going huge. I key on one guy, Cryptic Cod, very huge plays going into the hard points as well. Some rotates that a lot of people are gonna notice, but he gets a double kill, triple kill sometimes on those back plays. And what kind of a player is he like to have in your camp? Just have on your back end when it comes to making those plays as well.
Well, Cryptic's one of those people where he can put space on the map, he pushes up, he gets the kills, he allows us to do what we need to do. One-handed Phenom, by the way, he's only got one hand, so fun fact about that. But yeah, no, he's gross. I've been playing with him since BO6 now. I couldn't think of anybody else I want to play with besides Cryptic.
And we'll touch base on every single one of your teammates here a little bit. They all have a special place probably in your heart, but they did their own part too as well in the map. You look at it holistically, you go back and you look at Doob's plays as well. Huge going into the plays that swung you into coming back into that overload as well, bringing you back into it, getting a pretty good triple kill when it mattered the most for you to score a point. So those things, those little plays maybe that people don't matter, they don't matter to the regular person, but to a player and a podcaster like myself, they matter the most. So, talk to me about those plays coming out of Doob as well, and what kind of player he is.
Well, Doob's one thing he's really good at. He's really good at, doing the dirty work, getting in there, helping out. Like, I'll bait for him, he baits for me. It's one of those things where we just kind of communicate, work together. He went big on the Colossus, that map 4, because I was shit in the bed to start and he wasn't. And then as I picked it up, we started doing better. So shout out to him for carrying me at the beginning of that map. And just talk about the Force real quick. Teddy, or Alibi. Yeah, he's our newest addition to the team. He's gross. He's exactly what we needed. He was our missing piece that we were looking for all of BO6. So, shout out to those guys. Fantastic team all the way around. couldn't ask for a better group of dudes to want to get on scrim with every day. And that's a secret. Like, I want to get on scrim every day because I like playing with all these guys, and that's the key. Anyone who wants to build a long-lasting team that's good, pick people who are good that you want to load up with every day. If you're dreading getting on the scrim, you're not going to learn. You're not going to get better.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that especially at the early parts of the game, we talk about, just getting those practices in. That's what matters the most. And you definitely see that this team has done that so far. They have come out. They're 2-0. Your team is 2-0 now. We talk about your gameplay a little bit. You did start slow in that Colossus. You were double negative at one point, bringing it back into that positive realm as well to finish the map off. A huge comeback for yourself as a player, even to have that slow start to bring it back that far into the positive realm as well for yourself. This team is nasty. Nothing more I have to say here for you, Trev. Very good match for you. Good match to your team. Love always goes out to you and your players. We'll catch you guys in the next one, and thank you as always. We'll be back with the send-off in just a couple minutes.
Can we shout out one dude?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the send-off. Thank you if you have joined in for the last hour and 40 minutes. We do appreciate you as always. A huge match going the distance. We thought so when we first opened up the map. That's where I really didn't want to pick anybody. I really wasn't for sure. DINC Black does take the W tonight. They clutch it up. They keep their O as they go on to 2-0. And unfortunately, CABAL Omega knocked down to that 1-1 now. And looking at it holistically for the side, they didn't have a great, hard point display tonight. Map number 1, very close map. Could have gone either way at the end of it. Map number 4, though, they got dominated on by a Colossus where, on paper, they were dominating them in the kill department. That's really what it comes down to in Colossus, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, the swing did not go their way, and it did not happen. And fortunately, that team did bounce back. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. A huge shout out goes to you guys as well for joining in. Huge shout out to the man on the back end. Huge help from him, and huge shout out goes to him for sure. I would not be here without him. I would not be doing what I'm doing, what I love to do, without him as well. Big shout out to Dre on the back end for the production, everything you're seeing visually on the stuff as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's been linked a couple times. If you want to go watch any of the VOD back, if you got to play some of these teams, whatever it may be, go check out the YouTube, and as well, go check out our Discord. Make sure you go join that. If you really want to get in touch with us, if you need a match casted, something like that, that's probably the best place to get a hold of us. You can ping us, all that kind of stuff. It's easier to get a hold of us that way. And if you're just, a casual viewer, if you just want to watch some matches, you like watching competitive COD, that kind of thing, you'll get notifications on when we go live, what matches we'll be, doing, what league it's for, who's going to be playing, and what time the match will go live. So that is a huge, huge asset as always. And there's some stuff in there if you want to become a caster as well. How me, Andre, can help you become a caster as well. We do appreciate you guys as always. It's been a very, very great start to this COD season already. We will catch you in the next one. This has been The Real Invictus. I am signing off for tonight.
The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that that could lead to the end of mankind. very complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.